So this was Kelly Price's response. The nerve you have. I was the only artist slash judge on Sunday's Best that wasn't elfing someone else's spouse. Yikes. Fornicating or messing with kids and boys. But you have smoke from me? Check your gospel artists who settle for gospel careers because they weren't good enough to compete in the deep waters of mainstream. Yikes.
Wasn't but for an artist on the show that I was a judge on. I was on a show with Kirk Franklin, Erica Campbell, Jonathan McReynolds, and there was me. My husband was with me at work every day. And I'm gonna leave that right there. I know a lot. I said a lot of things today. I'm not backing off from any of them. I'm one of the very few artists who have been able to record and tour with both gospel and R&B artists. And the lives that are lived by the people that you worship are despicable and disgusting.
You hear that? This is the reason why you're supposed to worship no man. This is the reason why you're not supposed to put anything aside from anybody. Child, I'm just saying. Inquiring minds would like to know. Y'all be safe out here.
I'm a brand new creature cause the old me done died. I'm new. I'm new.
What up, you guys, and welcome back to another reactional video. This is interesting, okay? This is very interesting. We've been entering into this new era of exposure, right? It started in towards the end of 2023 with the likes of TD Jakes and other bishop leaders and generals in the body of Christ. And then we, heard early in the year from Cat Williams. Well, those individuals aren't the only ones being exposed or getting exposed or what have you. Shouts out to Expressive, okay? I was like, whoa. When I heard this, I was like, whoa. But it was very interesting. But Expressive channel posted this, and I wanted to look into this a little bit more, okay? So I'm just going to explain to you before we go into everything. So Kelly Price's husband celebrated a birthday, right? And she decided to take to the internet to, just to love on him, sing him happy birthday or what have you. And people were not thrilled. People were not happy. He looked a little like irritated or whatever. To me, he's probably tired of her always, blast him. It'd be some times when my husband be looking at me like, girl, put the camera down, but she kept interrupting him. She kept wanting to sing to him and stuff like that. He just, to me, looked like a normal husband, just kind of like, girl, just come on, I'm ready to blow these candles out, right? And so, yeah, so people were like, oh, how dare he? They went in, okay? So she decided to comment back to a commenter. And what all she had to say, I think it was a lot of projection, but it was very interesting. Check this out, y'all, okay? So she responds back to this lady and says, yes, Lord, deliver us from, oh yeah. So the thing is that the classy queen was like, I know this is not the Sunday's Best Kelly Price, Lord deliver or something like that, right? So this was Kelly Price's response. Yes, Lord, deliver us from Pastor O's and P O's. Deliver us from self-righteous congregants who send their money to liars and pimps in plain sight. Then come deliver me. The nerve you have. I was the only artist slash judge on Sunday's Best that wasn't elfing someone else's spouse. Yikes. Fornicating or messing with kids and boys. But you have smoke from me? Elf out of here. You ignorant, church going, brain dead a hole. I'm a child of a preacher 3 times generations, and I have no desire to be named among the gospel community. Wonder why? You don't, because you already know what it is and are content to be a part of the cover up that had been happening for generations. My advice, get off my page now or prepare to have me tear you a new one every time you are stupid enough to come to my page with your self righteous petty. And she goes on to say, and you stand corrected. I'm an R&B artist who chooses to honor God in my R&B career. Check your gospel artists who settle for gospel careers because they weren't good enough to compete in the deep waters of mainstream. Yikes. Ooh. Names need not to be called. You already know who they are, clown. Ooh, baby, shooty dooty dooty. But she did not stop there, y'all. She didn't stop there. She went live and she had this to say.
My soul belongs to God because I haven't sold it to anybody. It's not mine to sell. These people out here selling their souls, they're selling things that don't belong to them. I'm not even about calling out names. People can assume what they want to assume.
Now, I don't agree with that. I don't agree with people can assume what they want to assume. I don't think that that's fair for people that may get accused for something that is not warranted. So I don't agree with that. Now, she was on the show with a dude called Jonathan. I can't remember his last name. Erica from Mary um herself, and then the host was Kirk Franklin. So hopefully I'm not missing somebody else, but I think it was just them four: Erica, her, this Jonathan through, and I think it was one more person. I can't remember. If I can find the picture, I'll probably just pop it up here. But yeah, so it's like because you talking about cheating on spouses and stuff like that. We gonna continue.
Wasn't but for an artist on the show that I was a judge on. I was on a show with Kirk Franklin, Erica Campbell, Jonathan McReynolds, and there was me. My husband was with me at work every day. And I'm going to leave that right there.
Ooh, okay, so there it was. So she was including Kurt Franklin as a judge, and I think rightfully so, because I think he will put his little 2 cents in as well. So she said a mouthful in the comments, and it doesn't look like she's bringing anything back. It's like she's doubling down on it.
I know a lot. I said a lot of things today. I'm not backing off from any of them. I'm one of the very few artists who have been able to record and tour with both gospel and R&B artists. And the lives that are lived by the people that you worship are despicable and disgusting.
Ooh, you hear that? This is the reason why you're supposed to worship no man. This is the reason why you're not supposed to put anything aside from anybody. I don't hold nobody up there to where they can't. No, because we all have our past, and some people choose to continue to live in their past and not get help and not stop, and then the judgment falls on you. There's a thing called grace. God gave Jezebel grace, gave her a time to turn from her wicked ways. She chose not to, and she got fed to dogs. Okay, got thrown from a window, and her body got eaten up by dogs. Okay, God gives you a certain time period to where you got grace, baby, and then His hand of judgment is placed on you. And this is what we're seeing nowadays. That's the reason why I'm not. Nope. I have nothing to say. Have nothing to say. You just better make sure that you're living exactly what you're talking about.
My heart was broken when I saw the things that happened on the road with a lot of these artists, doing shows with these artists, all kinds of stuff. My heart was broken because there was still a part of me that believed that holiness without which no man shall see the Lord. That's biblical also. It took for me to tour and to work and to do shows with these artists that call themselves gospel artists and preachers who tried to get in my bed. That's another story. You won't get it for free.
Ooh, did y'all hear that? She's saying preachers try to get in her bed or try to get her in their bed, but she's not gonna give that for free.
Refuse to give that for free. Some preachers that's all over your timeline and in your YouTube right now.
Ooh, y'all better peep. Y'all better peep this. Y'all better peep it. She said these preachers that are all over your timeline right now. Child, child. I'm just saying. Inquiring minds would like to know, is she saying, like, because of what's going on with some of these preachers and they are all on our timelines? Or is she talking about, these preachers that now are making social impact and now you see them all on your timeline? And in order to see them on your timeline, they got to be kind of prominent, right? Ooh.
That if they could have gotten me in my bed or in their bed, they would have. But I don't play those games because fuck a man. I fear God. I fear God. I fear God. I was not feeling well at all today, and I have been attacked on so many levels. And literally, I woke up to drink water, drink tea. My husband woke me up to make sure that I was feeling okay. That one that y'all said it looks so evil and looks so mean. Fuck you.
Told y'all this was her kind of like, being upset by the comments that she was hearing that, on his birthday when she was singing that they weren't feeling his energy.
He takes better care of me than my parents did. My desire, for real, is that in the end, that God looks at me and says that he is proud of me. So what people think of me means nothing. What people think of me means nothing. Curses aren't nice. Curse words aren't nice, but they're words, and they can be forgiven. Y'all need to be more concerned about the actions of the people that you look up to. Those are the things that are going to be harder to forgive and still make heaven, if you believe in heaven.
So that's what Kelly.
Well, you guys just heard what she had to say. Now, I don't agree with her language, but like she said, those are that's not a salvational issue. But when you get to doing all this other stuff, yeah, hey, you got some explaining to do, right? But that's what Kelly had to say in regards to um Ash, man, in regards to just what she's seen over her time. And I would have to say I believe her. I believe her. She's been in, you know, she's been on both walks of life when it comes to R&B, when it comes to gospel, child. And she is not the only one that has called out the gospel community from being like, what I'm saying, lukewarm, right? I don't know, you guys. Y'all tell me what y'all think in the comments down below. This was very interesting, like I told you guys, but I'm just telling you, this is reason why you can't be easily persuaded by people that you see online. How is their fruit? How's the fruit? You would know them by their fruit. Not the smoke and mirrors, what you see, but the fruit is their behavior. If you're changed, you will know them by their fruit. You will see the change. Y'all be safe out here. Hey, Whitney D here. Now, if you like this video, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. Make sure you click the subscribe button if you have not done so already. And make sure you click that notification bell, moving for personalized to all, so you can receive all the updates that I place here on the channel. And you can get all the notifications, okay? And make sure you connect with me on Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram. Well, all right, you guys. I love you, but most of all, God loves you. Until next time.
I'm a brand new creature, cause the old me done died. I'm new.